Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Grizzly and tonight we are live with the Alter Ego Elite Customs. These are qualifiers and the winners, the teams that do qualify will be playing the qualifiers, the tournament, the actual tournament that has a prize pool. So stick around, the action is going to be good tonight. We are at Erangel and it's TPP, a lot of big names already in the room. I will take you guys through the names and the team lists shortly. So if this is the first time you are watching a stream of the Alter Ego League, here's how the qualifying rules work. Any team that scores 36 points automatically qualifies and will be participating in the Alter Ego tournament, which is going to be held sometime in September, October this year. That's the tournament that has the prize pool. They have sponsors. They got a 15,000 rupees prize pool. So we can definitely hope to see some of the bigger teams in India. There are already a lot of big names in tonight's room. I will take you guys through them shortly. And when I said 36 points, the point structure is a little bit different. I will display that for you guys in a bit, or maybe I'll leave it in the description of this stream so you guys can watch it. But essentially, teams get 1 point per kill, and there are placement points that start, I think, at 25 points, at 30 points for chicken dinner. And I think it just gradually reduces as you finish second, third, fourth, etc. So far in this room we have seen a very cautious approach from most teams, because obviously placement points are so important, and there's almost no way for you to sort of compromise or compensate for the lack of placement points with kill points. And that's also because of how competitive this room actually is. And you guys will understand what I'm saying as the game begins. This room has almost zero margin for error. Some of the names here are so big. I will take you guys through that list shortly. We have Team TNS on slot number 1. We have Team FMG on slot number 2. We have Team D2K on slot number 3. In slot number 4 is Team Blind and Team Blind Nick. An insane performance from him yesterday. I wasn't streaming, of course, but I was watching that match. And he's pulled off some really good clutch performances in yesterday's match and before, and we know that he has a huge reputation as one of the best players coming out of Kerala, so I am excited about that as well. So look forward to Team Blind. We have Team Alter Ego on slot number 5 with Pachi, Bravo, Skills and 7 Pro, a really professional and expert lineup if you've ever seen one. We have Team RDZ on slot number 6, Team RDB on slot number 7, Team Ska is here on slot number 8. Ska tonight with their lineup: Unholy, Eros, Williams and Berlin. On slot number 9 we have Team MRZ. On slot number 10 we have Team Mafia. We have Team Pain. Is that Team Pain? On slot number 11. Team CZ on slot number 13. Looks like a combination team on slot number 14. And it looks like the match has begun. I will finish the lineups as soon as we get into the lobby. Here we were at slot number 14. We have Team RB, it looks like, on slot number 15. Player number 2, You Suck. We have Team LOB on slot number 16. Team ELS on slot number 17. D12 on slot number 18, The Dirty Dozen. We have Team Ace on slot number 19. We got Team Growl on slot number 20. Team M4M on slot number 21. We got Team Fox on slot number 22. Team Brutal on slot number 23, Team CRD on slot number 24, and NXT on slot number 25. We'll be back shortly with the playing part, guys, and until then, enjoy this music. And it looks like the plane has taken off, and let me get that in-game audio going for you guys as the music fades out. Let's take a look at this plane for just a second. Okay, so here's what we've got. We got a plane path that is flying northeast to southwest. We have the plane going over close to Yasnaya Polyana School, a possible option. Pochinki, safe teams would probably want to jump Milta Power if they can make it there. We have Gatka as a possible option, Quarry, Primorsk, and Ferry Pier. A few brave teams will also try to make their way towards both the Georgia Pole crates, the Novo crates, and the military base. So excited to look forward to that one. We have Team TNS on slot number 1. It looks like they have decided to go. I'm going to take a guess that this is Lipovka. It is Lipovka, and they're not alone. They have with them team number 21. I think it's team M4M. Just 3 players in the lineup tonight: Arvind, Rinsha, and Wolf. Landing not too far away from team TNS, who have all 4 players in their team today with Rouge, Abram, OP, Atom, and Anandu. We have team FMG here on slot number 2. FMG with their lineup tonight. They've got Shams, PUBG Bot, Bins, and Anas? I'm sorry, man. Anas, I hope I'm saying your name right. And I think they are at Stolber. An odd choice, if you ask me. Always a bit of a wild card. May not meet teams necessarily, but I'm not sure how good the loot situation here is. But GG's to FMG for trying this tactic, and I hope they will be alright. At slot number 3, we had team D2K. Looks like in their lineup tonight they've got Ninja, Simple, Slash, and Carry. Where have they dropped? Alright, it looks like they've dropped not too far away from Gatka, and they might just look at picking up loot from these 3 settlements. Should be okay for now. Let's head over now to Team Blind, who look like they are at Pochinki. Team Blind and Pochinki looks like a hot drop, guys. Pochinki has Team Growl, Team Blind, Team Fox, and also Team Ace. So 4 teams in Pochinki, and let's take a quick look at the lineups. Blind tonight with Blind, Nick, Rebel, Pain, and Evos. As we see shots, DP shots. I think it was Blind Nick who got a knock on WCB Stratic as he tries to make his way in. But Pain is going to secure that finish with that M16A4 as Warrior gets a reverse knock on Rebel. So Blind picking up a kill, but now find themselves 1 player down. As Nick picks up a second knock, and Rebel should get that revive from Nick easily. Warrior here looking not in a very strong position. Blind, Team Blind, Nick specifically, definitely has already seen him. It's got 31 rounds in that DP28. We know how dangerous that can be. And they get a knock. In fact, it was a knock from a different team. It was a nade that came down from it was Evos from Team Blind. So well played, Team Blind picking up back-to-back kills. But here, Pain looks like he has been knocked and he should be finished off. Team Blind now find themselves in a difficult spot. They got 2 players down as Nick prioritizes this revive. But I don't think Pain is going to get there. As Evos gets reduced to 1 HP, just prioritizing that res, and good job. Well done, and looks like Team Blind is going to be still in it. Hey, thanks so much guys for being in the chat. Mohit Grizzly sir, big fan. Thanks so much Mohit for being in the chat, bro. Whoa, nice lobby. Dago OP, thanks man. I know this Alter Ego Customs is really an OP lobby. Gwen Michelle, D2K slash makers proud. Thanks Gwen for being in the chat. Okay, getting back to the action at Pochinki. Ace Wicked has just not given any footsteps, and I don't think the team is aware of where he is, as Gilly here trying to take a third TPP position behind the broken wall, but just not good enough. And easy kill picked up by Team Blind. Team Blind off to an excellent start. All 4 players still alive. They got knocked a couple of times, but everyone's back up, and they have 4 team kills already, looking like they're dominating the early Pochinki fights. They have completely finished Well, actually, Ace Wicket is still alive and he hasn't given a single footstep ever since the team moved. So I don't think Team Blind has noticed that Wicket is still here, and he finally moves. And he moves in the other direction. May not be a bad idea, maybe a good choice for now, but it was short-lived as Nick takes him down, relentless, ruthless with that DB28. Team Blind now picking up another team kill. They bring up the team kill count to 5, looking very, very strong here. Seeing off Team Ace completely. So Pochinki fight now reduced to Team Blind and 2 players left from Team Growl.
Helmet എടുത്തോണ്ട് വാടാ നിന്റെ പുറകിലത്തെ വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന്
We should probably head over to some of the teams here. Let's take a look at where Team Alter Ego is. Alter Ego here at military base, just as we had suspected that a few teams would jump there despite the plane path not particularly allowing it. But it looks like at this point they're just they're done with their loot and they're making their way out of military base. Perhaps even set up bridge camp, who knows. Over here at slot number 6 is Team RDZ, and RDZ is at Ferry Pier. Yes, it looks like Ferry Pier, and haven't come up against any team yet. No fights, no kills, so they look alright for now. Probably just wanting to pick up a car. I'm going to quickly head back to Pochinki, where it looks like Growl Origin has taken down a member of Team Blind with a nade, but has then got himself knocked, and it's just a 1v1. It looks like Nick is down. Nick is down. I repeat, he's got 4 kills. He has been knocked, but he will be saved. Team Blind, in fact, losing Evos. I saw the kill feed. It was in the it was with a nade, and Team Growl here looking to get that revive. MSY, that was his name. MSY here is lying knocked, and Origin not reviving. What's going on here? Well, it looks like he heard a nade and he just jumped out of that balcony, and an excellent molly just a few centimeters away from him, not doing much damage as MSY continues to stay knocked. And I'm gonna go with Team Blind on this one because they are simply have a man advantage. It's basically a 3v1 guys at this point, as Origin here tries to take a more advanced position. He's come up, and maybe now he's gonna go for the revive, and if Payne can hear the footsteps, yes he can, and here comes the nade, and this should be the squad wipe on Team Growl, and it is. Well played to Team Blind, picking up a total team kill count of 7, dominating Pochinki today. A big shout out to Team Blind for that performance. Let's head over now to Team RDB. Where are they? Team RDB are at Georgia Pole. They're at Georgia Pole Crates, the only team at Georgia Pole Crates. So interesting. No other team choosing to push, even with a car. We see that sometimes. But no team deciding to come to Georgia Pole tonight. And it's just RDB who are going to pick up a lot of loot. Just 3 members tonight in their lineup, it looks like. K4, Augie, and XLR8. Heading over now to Team Scar. Team Scar here at Rozok in slot number 8. Scar looking good as well. Their lineup tonight, they've got let's take a look at this. They've got Berlin, Eros, Unholy, and Williams. Quite happy for now just to set up camp in this squad house at Rozok. Well, actually Team Mafia is also in Rozok, so expect a fight here guys, and judging by Team Scar's performance so far in the rooms that I have watched them play, these guys have just one motto guys: push, push, push. I've seen them play super aggressive. They don't hold back from picking a fight. They just hold, and just as I say that, Williams here getting a knock with a VSS on a member of Team Mafia is Legend, who's getting revived immediately by Pradyot. I wouldn't be surprised if Team Scar just decided to push this right now with one man down low on HP. Mafia, I think I saw 3 team members. Yes, the 3 team members. Adnan here looking uncomfortably close to Eros, and he might just get outnumbered as Eros gets back up from Unholy, and Eros and Unholy probably a good opportunity for them right now to just make this push and make this fight a 4v2. So I was talking about Team Scar earlier, guys, and these guys are extremely aggressive. And here comes another knock. This time, Scar Berlin with an M24. What a knock on a member of Team Mafia. It's Prajot this time, and the favor will be returned as Legend now revives Prajot. This cat and mouse game can go on forever. But knowing Team Scar and seeing how aggressive they've been lately, Scar Unholy here making a push all by himself. This may not end well. I don't think he knows that Adnan is in this room. He does not, and Adnan is going to go ahead and pick up that knock. Chooses not to finish and instead falls back into a more defensive position, suspecting that there will be cover from Williams, and you bet there was cover. Out comes a molly. That might do some damage. No damage for now, and Unholy is going to pick up a revive. Berlin with another knock with that M24, and a second knock, getting two back-to-back knocks. So what a play from Berlin here. He's got two knocks with an M24 in a span of less than 5 seconds, and with that, it looks like Team Scar have picked up their first squad wipe of tonight, not losing anyone, and Berlin's sniping there, making it easy for Eros and Williams to just make that push. Team Scar bringing up the team kill count to 3. Heading over now to Mr. Z. It's in who's it on slot number 9. I'm just trying to get a sense of where these guys are. They're over here at Ruins. No kills yet. They got 3 players in their lineup tonight: Code Red, Torpedo, and Jin. Let's take a look at Team CZ, who are... Where are they? Looks like there's some action here over at Team Alter Ego, and I'm going to go straight there. It looks like Pachi here is in a car, and Team NXT, pro from Team NXT here, just getting away on a buggy, and he's going to be alright. NXT have already lost 69 tonight, guys, so they are down to just 3 players, and in fact, Darkstar is down, and I'm not sure if he is getting revived or not. Where is he? Oh, it looks like he was completely finished by Team Alter Ego. So NXT forced into a more defensive position and forced into a man disadvantage now as well. They're just down to Pro and Satyanoob as they warily look over this ridge at Team Alter Ego, who are probably pushing behind them. Taking shots outside the zone, and I wonder if that car outside the zone is Team Alter Ego trying to make their way in. But here's another interesting discovery. Team D2K is down that same ridge, and they only have a buggy for now. It looks like, well, they've got 2 buggies, so they look set to push Team NXT, and I wonder if they know that Team NXT are just down to 2 players, and if they did, this would be a good time to push, just delaying that push. And I think they probably have spotted Satyanoob now. Perhaps not. Satyanoob has gone on the other side of the ridge. So no engagement to expect now. D2K delaying that push until the blue zone starts coming in. Let's take a look at team number 14. I'm not sure what team this is because there are players from different clan tags. Team number 15 is RB, picking up 4 kills already. And unfortunately, we did not catch that action. I'm going to head straight back here to MRZ, where it looks like they have come up against a fight against Team D2K as MRZ, Code Red, Jin and Torpedo make their way in a UAS, and it looks like Slash. Is it Slash? It's Carry who is low on HP, probably taken some damage from that from shots from Team MRZ, but MRZ maybe choosing to move on and not holding, not staying back and finishing that fight, and this could be dangerous as D2K make their way up this ridge only to see Team Alter Ego set up camp pretty strongly, and this might be a little difficult. Team Pachi here getting a knock on Simple with a mini 14 as warning shots really from Alter Ego, letting them know that they are in this settlement. There's about 100 meters of open space, so there's no way D2K is going to be able to push this without conceding a knock or two. So it might be in the best interest to just rotate around this situation, because Team Alter Ego here taking more shots, trying to get a knock here, doing some damage to Ninja, and Carry is still low on HP. Pachi with that Mini 14 and UMP 9. And good choice, wise decision, I would say, as Team D2K deciding that that was not the right position for them to pick up this fight, just falling back and maybe take some more cover before they pick up more fights. But they might actually, yes, they have reunited with Team MRZ. Jin here in a difficult situation as Code Red gets a knock on Simple, and this could be a good knock as a second knock on Slash. And Code Red gets knocked as well, but Jin is gonna here pick up these two finishes on Simple and Slash. D2K down to just two players, is Carry and Ninja, as MRZ is probably gonna go ahead and revive Torpedo. This might come down to just a 2v3. Just give me a second, guys. The stream has gone offline. I'm gonna be back in less than 10 seconds. And we are back as Carry here has picked up a knock on Team Alter Ego Bravo, and a finish as well. So a third party in this fight between Team D2K and MRZ. It's Team Alter Ego who look like they are going to come up against Team MRZ first. MRZ here low, they're one man down. But as Alter Ego Bravo has been finished, this is looking like a 3v3v2 as Pachi here laying prone in the grass, not far away from Carry and Ninja. I think that was a knock from that was a nade from Pachi. Ninja here with those shots. I think it was an M762 as out comes a second smoke on Pachi. Pachi quite happy to just not make any advancements. He's just laying prone there for now, hoping to check out how this plays out. Carry here lying prone, and he is prone right next to Pachi. It looks like, I'm not sure if he's aware, but he has decided to fall back, and it's possible that they don't have enough loot to just heal up. Carry still low on HP as all teams here look to consolidate. Out come more smokes as Pachi probably will look to make a push either closer to Team D2K or maybe just move back and reunite with Alter Ego 7 Pro. Looks like Team D2K have decided that they do not want to partake of this encounter. They have just decided to move out of this fight, and it's going to be Team Alter Ego up against Team MRZ. Scar Berlin, get them kills. Thanks, Gwen. I think he was so OP with that M24. Sid FIFA Edek D2K OP Ninja Sir, big fan. I am Logan. I'm back. Grizzly. Hey, what's up? What's up, Logan? Ashwin Samartha D2K OP. Whoops. Coming back to the game, guys, this fight is still happening, and look at Team Alter Ego's positioning. They are in 3 different spots, getting 3 different angles. 7 Pro very straight on right against MRZ. Skills out in the open, possibly prone in the grass. I'm not sure if he's got any cover. And Pachi here looking to make a move closer from a 3rd angle. So Team Alter Ego has great angles on team number 9, and I wonder if MRZ is going to I don't know how they're going to do this. I don't know who they can focus on first, but if Team Alter Ego all start firing at once, if they get angles, MRZ could be in big trouble here, guys. We still have 43 players alive. We still have 13 teams on the server still, all looking for a high finish for sure, and all looking for those elusive 36 points that will secure qualification into the next round. This one's gonna play out a bit slowly. We're gonna go ahead and check out some of the other action that might be happening nearby. Let's take a look at Team Brutal. Team Brutal here with 4 team kills so far. Their lineup tonight looks... they got Linux, Asterix, Rogue, and Exynos in tonight's lineup, already picking up 4 kills, so they may have already gotten into a fight which we could have missed. Let's head over here to Team CZ, who look like they are contemplating a fight with Team Scar. Team Scar happy to stay at Rozok, haven't really moved much from there. Team CZ, in fact, not up against Scar, but up against Team RB in this famous settlement where teams usually jump to pick up a car on their way to Georgia Pole crates when the plane path isn't cooperating. RB here tonight with their lineup: Slaughter, You Suck, and Bad Daddy. Just 3 players in the lineup tonight. Whoops. Alright, looks like the server has timed out. I hope this is not affecting the players and it's just me. But if it is affecting the players, then it could just be a PUBG problem. Remember, we did do the update earlier today with the season refresh, with the RP points refresh. And oh no. I'm going to try to fix this bug as soon as possible, guys. And so stick around for the action. I'm just going to try and fix this and be back soon. So it was short-lived. We are back, and let's take a look at the fight that we were covering a bit earlier. A quick update: it looks like Team Alter Ego has been reduced to just Pachi. So that's interesting, and I'm not sure how this happened, and if Pachi was able to pick up the kills on MRZ. In fact, he wasn't. It looks like Alter Ego was forced to retreat after having lost a couple of players. So Pachi is the only player alive. He has managed to pick up no kills so far, unfortunately, but they do have a total team kill count of 5. 7 close kills, and Bravo losing out early, and I'm going to guess that it was on that fight against MRZ. I saw Scar Berlin here going at it once again with that M24. Let's go ahead and check it out. A second knock. So Team CZ look like they're down a couple of players. Berlin here putting on an impressive performance tonight, as Unholy gets a third knock, and looks like CZ is going to be down to just Tyrant. This does not look good for team number 13, Team CZ, as Team Scar will now pick up the remaining knocks with absolute ease, as Eros here trying to make a flank. Is he? Eros here getting a finish on Savage. So it looks like CZ has been reduced to just Tyrant, and he is going to get into this vehicle right now and get the hell out of there, and I would do that if I were him as well. Scar Berlin is looking dangerous tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Scar Berlin, how many kills does he have? He's got 4 kills already, and I'm sure a lot more knocks with that M24. So GG's to Berlin. It looks like Team FMG have come up against a fight against Team Brutal, and we came just in time to pick up that squad wipe. Brutal here completely finishing the team members, and they've lost a couple of players, and Exynos is down, but looks like Linux is going to pick up his last player. So Team Brutal reduced to 2 players, Team D2K reduced to 2 players, Alter Ego reduced to just Pachi. We saw Team CZ reduced to just Tyrant, and Team RDZ here, all 4 players still alive, looking strong, playing as passively as possible. More shots exchanged. Team Blind here, how many players do they have alive? They still have 3 players. Team Blind looking pretty strong themselves. Nick here with 4 kills, a total team kill count of 9. As shots come in with a DP28 on Nick, and he is forced to go prone, which he manages to do, and reduces that damage. As Team Scar pick up another knock, and I think this time it was from a member of Team LOB. As Nick here takes down a member of Team Scar, he takes down Scar Unholy, it looks like, and is down to just Berlin and Williams, who are a little bit down below the ridge. So Team Blind with that height advantage. Let's see what Team Ska can pull off from here. Scarberlin here with a knock on Team Blind Pain with an AKM, as Unholy has made his way all the way back to Williams, and he's going to get that revive. Well, he is not. In fact, Team Blind, Nick has just picked up that easy kill, and he's gotten a knock as well. So Team Ska continuing in a spot of bother. Berlin here trying to throw a molly in. Not getting it right, but Nick's molly was well timed, and he's gonna pick up that knock. So Team Ska down to just Eros, who has just finished reviving Williams, as they frantically try to throw more smokes, trying to give more coverage, give themselves more cover, but Berlin has suffered at the hands of Nick. Team Blind with that ridge advantage, height advantage. How many times have we seen this come into play, and the teams that are below the ridge finding it difficult. Team Ska finally deciding to fall back from that engagement, and I think that's a good choice. Well played to Team Ska to make that choice, because it's going to be really hard for them to push 2v3 against a high quality team, it has to be said, as they make their way into school apartments, only to be welcomed by a lot of shots. Trying to get a sense of where these shots are coming from, and it looks like it's Team NXT who are getting those shots, but Team Ska is going to get away with the burning car. It was close, wasn't it? And this is what the zone looks like, guys. The only buildings, the only structures in this zone right now are the school apartments. Quick look at the teams that are still alive. We have D2K still in this with Ninja and Carry. They have a team kill count of 1. Nick here in a fight and takes down players. Is that a squad wipe all by himself? Holy and I can confirm that it looks like Nick has just picked up 4 kills. I think it was Team RDZ, and his kill count is now up to 8. They have a total team kill count of 15. Here you see them in this position using this Uaz and Dacia to good effect, creating this V shape and getting as much cover as possible from a high altitude position, and that's the most important part about this, because they have better viewing angles, they get a better perspective. Let's check out what's happening at school apartments. It looks like we have a few teams here hold up in the apartments. We got Team RB in one of the apartments, team number 15. We've got Team Alter Ego Pachi here in the leftmost compound, and we got Team NXT on the rightmost compound. Over at this little settlement near school apartments, we have Team D2K as Team Blind here making a push in, and this might prove to be dangerous as as Rebel gets knocked, and Nick just jumps out of that burning car. Looks like the stream has frozen for a second, guys. I'll be back. Alright, be back in a second. And we are back. It looks like Nick has been able to pick up the heal. And a quick look here, we have 11 players still alive in this match, and a total of 7 teams still in it, as Nick here getting continued shots on him, as looks like Scar Williams has picked up a knock using a nade as he tries to make his way in, and he does with just 1 HP. I think it was Pachi who was firing those shots down at him. Scar Williams is the only player alive from Team Scar, as he looks up and he sees Team D2K making their way right on the edge of the zone. Alright, quick look at the chat. Gwen Michelle, oh, Simple and Slash, good fight. I'm Logan, D2K is the best team. Good on your D2K. Scar Berlin definitely OP. Thanks Gwen and Bernadine for being in the chat. And D2K Ninja here looks like he's knocked and he's going to be finished, and I'm not sure if Pachi was the one who knocked him, but he definitely picked up that kill. So D2K has been reduced to the last player. It's going to be Carry who's going to fight this one out. Total of 5 teams still alive. Let's take a look at the knocked players here. It looks like Team RB have lost a player. They've lost Bad Daddy as Slaughter here from up top, picking up that finish, and that looks like it was the end of Team NXT Pro, I think it was, and NXT Satyanoop still alive in this game, trying to get healed in the same apartments as Team RB. So there's a lot of fights happening here at the same time, and it looks like Carry has picked up a finish on Team Ska, and that will be the end of the match for Team Ska tonight, exiting on spot number 4. Well played and GG's to them, but Team D2K still in it, albeit just 2 kills so far, but down to just 1 player, and you have to give credit to how Carry is taking this fight to the end. Carry here trying to make his way into the zone, and he knows Pachi's got his eyes on him, and he's not going to allow Carry to do this easily, is he? I'm not a big fan of this gun, but tonight Pachi here with that mini 14 getting a knock and finish, because Carry was the last player, and that will be the end for Team D2K tonight, finishing on slot number 4. GG's and well played, guys. But Pachi here really showing me how good a mini 14 can be. And given a choice, I would definitely go with a bolt action, and possibly Pachi didn't have that option tonight. But nonetheless, what a performance with that mini 14. Alright, so we're down to our last 4 players. We got 3 teams alive in this. Team RB, Team NXT, and Team AE. Alter Ego. We have Satyanoop here, who is on what looks like the first floor, on the ground floor. We've got a couple of players from Team RB on the second floor, and we've got Pachi here in the next building. Small mistake here is going to cost you the game, isn't it? And all team members, all remaining players definitely know that. Will definitely try to take it as deep as possible and try to be the last, one of the last 2 players alive. As Satyanoop here changes position, he's moved now to the left side of this building, still on the ground floor, what looks like. Yep, he is still on the ground floor, maybe anticipating a push from Pachi. I'm not quite sure how aware are these guys of each other's positions, because in this much of a range you can definitely see footsteps on your mini-map. So Satyanoop definitely is aware of where Slaughter and Yusak currently are, and he's just okay with it. And here, take a look at this, guys. Slaughter here he's standing on this ledge, just giving him a little bit more angle. Fully in cover for now. There's no risk at all for him from behind, so it's okay for him to do that for now. I've seen players walk all the way around this ledge as well, and get a third-person perspective from just this angle, which is also pretty cool. Yusak now on the terrace, as the zone is going to be moving in shortly, and this is the final zone, guys. There is no zone left, and let me know in the chat if you guys think that this could just end up in a heal battle, and if it does, you have to back team number 15, because they got 2 players alive, and also the remaining players who have the best loot. In comes a molly from Yusak on the second floor. I don't think he placed that perfectly, because it looks like it's burning outside. And a nade as well, and this could be the end for Pachi here. Is he going to make a run for it? Well, the nade actually didn't explode at all. Maybe it wasn't a nade, maybe it was a smoke. I'm not quite sure what happened there. But Pachi looking okay for now. He's got a Uzi and a mini 14. Picked up 5 kills tonight, so well played. And he's trying to just smoke out smoke out the exit, in fact, downstairs, and looks like he might jump. That's what that means. That's where the smoke has gone. So he might look to just jump and push his way into that building, but Yusak here is waiting. I think he's thrown a nade into the smoke, hasn't he? I'm not sure if this is a glitch, but I can't hear any nades exploding. I can see them throwing them. Teams are happy to just wait this one out. No one wants to take the risk. No one wants to push and commit themselves into a position that might end up costing them the chicken dinner. Out comes another smoke. So interesting. Pachi smoked the left side but chose not to jump. Maybe he's just baiting them. Maybe he's just trying to make them think, or trying to make them guess. A smoke out there in the blue zone. Strange one. Again, could be just mind games that Pachi's playing, trying to make them think that this is the trajectory of his push, and might just end up double bluffing them or not pushing at all. I've seen players do that before. You Suck and RB Slaughter happy here to be on top of that building. Smokes all around here. Satyanoob, I'm not sure who has smoked these spots, but pretty much every entrance into this building looks like has been smoked except the one that's directly in front of Pachi. And Pachi has finally decided to make that push. Down comes an M4 spray from You Suck, but not doing any damage. Slaughter here, he has jumped down as well. The zone has done considerable damage to him, and he gets knocked in the zone. So may not have been the best idea, but Satyanoob picking up that last kill on Pachi, and this is going to be a heal battle. Who's it going to be, guys? And looks like it is going to be NXT Satyanoob, who had cover and started putting on a bandage right on time. And that's what that's what tonight's standings look like, guys. It's Team NXT, who after an extremely patient last zone have come out on top. Well played to Satyanoob for just waiting it out. He jumped on the opportunity to get a finish on Alter Ego Pachi, and his team member, I think it was actually a member from Team RB, who jumped and tried to chase Pachi into the building, but succumbed to the zone. And we know the damage that the zone can do in the final zone is so heavy, and he just couldn't survive that one. But well played, and GG's to Team NXT for picking up tonight's chicken dinner. They got a total team kill count of 14, so definitely qualifying for the Alter Ego tournament. So well played to Team NXT. In second position is Team RB with Bad Daddy, You Suck, and Slaughter. Good performance from them. I think they held positionally very well, and probably, arguably, had the best position. They had the man advantage. They had two players. It was a 2v1v1, and you had to probably back them to win tonight's match, but wasn't to be. They need to be happy with second position. Managed to pick up about 7 kills. Between the three of them, Bad Daddy with 2 and Slaughter picking up 3. You Suck with 2 kills. Team RB on second position. In third position, guys, is Team Alter Ego, and huge shout out, it has to be said, to Pachi for that impressive performance, and good shots with that Mini 14, picking up so many kills. He picked up 5 kills alone, and as a team they have picked up a total of 10 kills. So Team Alter Ego find themselves on slot number 3. Another shout out to NXT Pro, who looks like has picked up 7 kills all by himself and probably will be tonight's MVP. I will have to check the number of kills Nick has got, and yes, I stand corrected. Nick has in fact picked up 8 kills, so he might be tonight's MVP. So well played to all these players. Well played to Scar Berlin with that M24 OP shots with those with that M24. He picked up 5 kills as well. Team D2K on slot number 4, Team Scar on slot number 5, Team Blind on slot number 6, Team Brutal on 7. And I'm just going to take you guys through the rest of the standings, and I will be back and we'll be ending the stream shortly. So enjoy the music, and here's the rest of the standings. So that's what the standings look like, guys. Tough game, but GG's to all the players for trying their best. We will be back tonight with the 9 p.m. match. Alter Ego rooms happen almost every day. We have a combination of Erangel, Sandhawk, TPP and FPP as well. So look forward to that. And if you guys enjoyed tonight's content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, please go ahead and dislike that video and let me know in the comments what you think I can do better. But that's all from me for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.